Hai semuanya, selamat malam. Hari ini saya senang sekali bisa ketemu dengan Syafa. Syafa is one of the students of Polytechnic LP3I Jakarta who graduated in 2019. And would you please, Syafa, introduce yourself? You can speak in 3 languages actually, Indonesian, English, Japanese, whatever you want to speak. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And nice meeting all of you. My name is Syafa. And yes, I was an alumni of LP3I. LP3I was near and dear to my heart. Yeah. But without them, I won't be here, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So now you're working in Japan, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Can you please tell me what company do you work this time?
I'm working at a company named Hitoto Collabo.
Okay. Yeah. And how long have you been working there?
I've been here for around 6 months, actually.
Okay, for 6 months. And please tell me, how did you work there at the time? Maybe tell me about the process and then until now you were living there in Japan.
The process, if I'm being honest, is grueling. There's like 100 LP3I students that wanted to work overseas, right?
All right, yes.
And at the beginning, there's 100 people, right? And they've been filtered out to like 3 in 4 months or so.
Yes.
And in the end, that 3 after that, those 3 has been filtered out even more.
Yeah.
And what's left is just one person. That's me.
Okay, great. Yeah. So how did you feel when it was announced that you were accepted there?
A feeling of disbelief, maybe. I mean, the competition is not just between LP3I students, right?
Okay.
It's between international students also.
Okay. All right.
If I recall, there was an American that wanted to go to Japan too, but for some reason he lost to was me.
Okay. And please tell me, how did you adapt to the new environment there and food, culture, etc.?
Well, at first I didn't know anything about anything around here, right? And I guess one step at a time. Yeah.
And the language, please tell me about the language. At the time, did you speak Japanese or not yet?
Yeah, I speak Japanese because the Japanese people are mostly single language people, and they're not bilingual or anything. They only know Japanese and maybe a couple of English phrases. And if you really want to survive here, you need to speak their language.
Okay, so now you speak very good Japanese.
Well, I won't say I'm very good at it. I'm not that proficient.
Would you please say something? I want to listen how you speak in Japanese language.
日本語でやれてみますか？そう。多分少しできるけど、そんなに上手じゃないです。
Yeah, that's great. I don't understand that. What is the meaning of the sentence?
Yeah, the meaning was I could speak a little bit of Japanese, but I'm not that good at it yet.
Okay. And when you're living there, do you sometimes find culture shock?
Well, I think if I'm being honest, yeah, I'm not. It's not that different actually. You just take a look at what they're doing, and you copy what they're doing. It's not really that. As long as you be polite about it, yeah. And I think you're fine.
All right. But you can adapt, yeah?
Yeah. It's kind of simple.
Okay. Do you live in a house or in a boarding house or?
An apartment actually. An apartment complex.
Yes. And then how do you usually go to your office? Do you go by bus or?
Oh, the company that I'm working for, they're really nice about it. They provided me with a bike.
Okay.
A bicycle.
You go by bicycle. Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take going from your apartment to your office?
By bike, 5 minutes.
Okay, only 5 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
And do you enjoy working there?
Well, yeah, it's work.
Okay.
I enjoy working, I guess.
And you know that maybe coronavirus is now happening there in Japan. Do you work from home or do you go to your office every day?
Oh, every week I go to the office once a week.
Or only once a week?
Once a week. The rest of the days I work from home.
And until now, still work from home or?
Yeah, I'm still working from home.
Okay, all right, yes. Do you find some new friends there?
Well, I guess you could say I had a couple of new friends. I mean, acquaintances, more like it.
Mm-hmm.
But since my language isn't that good, communicating intimately has been pretty hard.
Do you meet some Indonesian people there?
A person, yeah, I met. Yeah, from where I work actually.
Oh,
There's an Indonesian, but we rarely see each other. We're so busy.
by the way, how long will you be in Japan?
My contract lasts about a year.
Oh, for a year.
So yeah, I'm already like 6 months in, so another 6 months, right?
Okay. And what city do you live?
Nagoya. I
Okay.
live in Nagoya.
In Nagoya. Okay. Would you please say something about your impression living in Japan?
I would say it's been really nice. It's swell. A nice change of scenery from the usual hustle and bustle of Indonesian traffic, say. But yeah, it's been very eye-opening, enlightening.
Oh,
I love living in an advanced country like this. Everything is so clean, so thought about.
yeah. Okay. This time I still have many students. And of course, you have to say something for your junior. You have to say something for LP3I students, how to be able to work in the foreign countries.
Yeah. So I would say not give up, but I don't think that's enough. Yeah. You gotta be lucky and you gotta be persistent.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I think if I want to pinpoint a sentence to live by, I think it's uh, do what is needed, right? Just do what is currently expected out of you, right?
Yeah.
If you need, like, how should I say this? Like, currently you guys are still in LP3I, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all you need to do now is just study and just keep an eye out for opportunities like this, right?
Okay. And I know that many Japanese people, they don't speak English, right?
That's right.
Do you use English sometimes in Japan or always use Japanese language?
Well, due to the nature of my work, which is IT, English is very, very useful because every manual guide that existed is in English.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I may not personally use English as a communication way. I use it by using it to read manuals on the internet.
By the way, what position are you now?
I'm a programmer at the company.
So do you enjoy to be a programmer?
I do actually. Yeah, everyone's nice. The work is not that demanding. It's good.
And please tell me how to become a professional programmer.
Professional programmer, huh? That's a loaded question.
Yeah, but now you are a good programmer, but I hope that you can share how to be a professional programmer.
A professional programmer. I wouldn't say myself I'm a professional, but a good programmer. How do I say this? A good programmer masters one language, right? If I'm being honest, at LP3I, they teach you all kind of things at once. PHP, JavaScript, HTML. That's kind of a waste.
Okay.
Being a good programmer means you need to master only one language.
Okay.
just want master it, not not the jack of all trades kind of deal. You need to know one and know it fully.
Okay.
That's my view of a good programmer.
All right. And do you think what you have learned in LP3I now is used in your office?
Well, at LP3I, they teach you all sort of foundations, right? And that foundation by itself is basically useless. But they give you that foundation so you can build on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the things that I've learned on LP3I is useful. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. One more questions. What do you plan after 1 year?
What do I plan after 1 year? That's I haven't
You come
thought
back to
that far.
Indonesia.
Yeah, I kind of need to go back to Indonesia to renew my passport. But after that, it's anyone's guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of hoping I'd get a different field of work. Yeah, maybe teaching English or something that I know that I can do.
All right. Okay. Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's my interview with Syafa. And if you want to have some questions, I think that's okay, yeah, Syafa. When some of the students want to have some questions, okay, then we can make some other interviews from the students' questions or from the audience questions. Yeah.
yeah, that'll be good. That's fine.
Okay. Thank
Oh,
you. Mm-hmm.
in Japan, they're looking for like caretakers and things like that. If
Mm-hmm.
any of you are interested, keep an eye out and ask for the relevant person. Can I name the guy here that started the program? It's fine,
Okay.
right?
All right.
Uh,
Yes.
uh, his name is like Mr. Ideal from LPTKE.
Okay.
You know her,
Yes.
right,
Yeah,
man?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got connections, and they're looking for caretakers and like hard, dirty workers, like things like that. If you're willing to get your hands dirty, if you're fine with that, you can contact him, and maybe he could set something up if you're really serious about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will inform some of my students then. But the conclusion is you are happy working in Japan.
That's right. I'm happy here.
Are you happy with the people there, or are you happy with your job, or are you happy with the salary, or what?
Everything.
Oh,
It's just
everything.
good. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Congratulations for
Thank you.
Syafa. Yeah, I hope we can meet again some other time. And I do believe that some students are going to give some questions for you. For
Yeah,
today,
that'll be fun.
thank you. And I hope we can see you again one day. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.